Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lump Dog, your favorite fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner, and I'm back with another PPH video commissioner message. Just to let everyone know, all my viral viewers out there, this could possibly be the last video commissioner message of the PPH with me as its lead, and I might also lose the title of your fantasy football commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner. Now you might be asking yourself, well, why, Lump? Well, why would that even happen? You're a cool guy. You've done a lot for your league. You found it. You helped found it. You've been doing these video commissioner messages for over 10 years. You try to keep things interesting for your league members. Why would this be your last one? And why would you not be my commissioner's favorite fantasy football commissioner? Well, that's because I'm opting out of the 2020 PPH 20th anniversary football draft. As some of you might know, our league voted to go to Tennessee this year to do our draft. We usually do it in Vegas for the last 6 years, but we decided to do it on Broadway. And I just don't think that's a smart idea during a global pandemic at this time. It's just exactly what we're not supposed to be doing. Every medical expert says, what is the highest risk, number one thing you shouldn't be doing? Going to hang out at bars with a bunch of young people. That's what you're not supposed to be doing. Hanging out in groups, not supposed to be doing that. So that's how I feel. I just feel like I'm not feeling right to do that. I know you guys feel differently. That's fine. I've learned to accept that. I'm not trying to change your mind on how you feel. I'm just trying to explain to you how I feel and where I'm coming from. Whether you understand that or not, that's your choice. Whether you guys want to cut me the slack, that's your choice. But I do understand that with that choice that I've made could come the consequence of being voted out of the league. I don't think that I'm above being voted out if I've done anything harsh enough to feel that that's the punishment, fits the crime. But I'm not quitting. That's the difference. I'm not quitting. I'm here right now trying to fight for my spot in the league. That's the difference between what happens right now with me and what happened with Patty, many years ago. Yeah, granted, he had probably a better reason not to come for the birth of his child, but he did call it like 5 months ahead of time. And then he didn't want to talk to anybody. He's like, fuck you guys, vote me out. I don't care. I'm telling you, I do care. So that's why I'm on here doing this message. I do care. I do care about the league. I do care about my spot in the league. And I do care about making sure that I also don't try to get this virus. Because they say, the medical experts, overweight people have a really hard time with this virus. I'm an overweight person. Now, am I going to die from it? Probably not. Will I get hospitalized from it? Probably, most likely. And I would not want to even deal with that. I don't want to deal with getting insurance or dealing with my insurance payments, being sick from work, getting my family sick or getting it to them and having to deal with anything bad happening from that as well. My kids or my wife. So I've made that tough decision to stay back. So if anyone wants to bring me up for vote and vote me out, I want to make it easy on you guys because one is I'd be pissed off if I got voted off. I'd be really mad at you guys. So understand that if you take that vote, that I'm not coming back if you do vote me out. If you vote me out, I'm done. I'm out. I'll be so mad at you guys. That'll be the end of it. I just believe it at that. I'm not coming back. But I want to make it easy. So I don't want the people that I feel don't have seniority in the league to be able to vote someone out like me who's put in a lot of time and effort throughout the years. So I want to leave this up to the OG members only of the league. So I want to tell you the people who I don't want taking a vote, if there were to be one, on voting me out. One would be obviously Nashville Josh. Guy was awesome. Sent $500 so quick. Doesn't know any of us. Sent $500 before anybody else had money into the league. So he seems like a good guy. But he's a rookie. It's his first year. He shouldn't get a vote an OG member because there's no even guarantees in it next year. 2 would be Slovak. Slovak, he doesn't have any seniority in the league. He's been in and out, wishy-washy, and I just don't feel like he's earned that right to be able to vote an OG member out of the league. The other person would be Paulie, little David Paulie, our current champ. Now, being champ, though, I kind of dealt with that. Like, he's champ, but only 1 year in the league. So, again, I don't feel like he has any seniority to be voting out OG members. So, if the majority of the OG members, that would include Foster, I have this written down just so I don't forget anyone here. Foster, Dareboy, Zach, Jimmy, Patty, and Tommy, and Duke, Tardo. Those are the guys. If all those guys, majority of that group of guys want me out of the league, then I'll accept that decision. I will. I'll be mad about it, but I'll accept it. So, just wanted to come on here and let you guys know about that. And just, again, I've talked with Tardo and Cone have come over. We crushed, socially distanced, crushed claws. Jimmy came over, socially distanced and smoked. Foster came over, we socially distanced and talked about, doing a draft if he wasn't to go to the Tennessee. So, most of the people in the league I've talked to, well, not most, but a handful of guys in the league I've talked to, and they know how I feel. And that's the way it is, and just the way it's going to have to be. You might not understand it. You might want to you call me a cuck, call me scared, call me whatever you want to call me. But I'm just not going. It's not a troll job. I'm not going to show up. I'm not telling you guys I'm not going to go, and then I'm there. I'm not going. And I plan on doing my draft or doing the draft from my phone or online. I have backup plans to get the draft picks entered and getting the draft board and also the nameplates all over into Tennessee for you guys. Which, by the way, I did have some recon video here from Broadway in Tennessee. I just wanted to show you what you guys are going to here. So there we go. That's what it looks like on Broadway after about 10 o'clock at night. So I hope you guys have fun there. Looks like a blast, you know. This reminds me of when Tardo was doing a little research on the room with the noise detector. PPH coming through. So, yeah, I could see you guys doing that right there. So, anyway, you guys have fun, you know. And, again, even if I were to, like, fly in for the night or just the day, it just wouldn't work because I don't have the fortitude to get into a room or come out and see all you guys and then not party with you guys. Just stay 100% sober, make sure I'm socially distanced, make sure I'm wearing my mask, draft my team, and bounce. I mean, that's just my fun factor going way down. And it's just going to be a dark cloud in your fun factor because I'm not going to be able to partake and enjoy in the fun that is the PPH draft. So I wish you guys could see it from my view and call the draft off this year as a away draft. We take it back to an at-home draft this year where we can socially distance and just draft our teams and roll the money over or do something else with all the money. But you guys are hell-bent, or some guys, I should say, are hell-bent on going, and it just seems like it's so forced. It feels like it's just everything that's stacked up saying, don't go, don't go, don't go, fuck you, we're going. That's how I feel. So that's the way, that's fine, and that's perfectly your choice to do. So my choice is to stay home, and that's what I'm going to do. And I know that's going to upset some of you guys. It upsets me. I'm pissed off. I don't want to stay home. I'd rather much go to Tennessee. I'd rather this whole pandemic shit would go away, and we can go back to a normal life. That's what I really wish. But it's just the way, it's the world we live in right now, and it's just what we have to do. So, hoping next year things are better, and we can get back to our normal, and then I'll let loose next year for our 21st year. Now, the other thing about the draft, or about this season that has come up that the treasurer keeps bringing up to me, is the fact that he wants a plan of what happens if the season were to end early. So what I've told him, and I want to make sure I tell all you guys outside the text thread, because the text thread is just so toxic. You know, I had to take a break from it. It's just hard to be on that text thread because one, I'm the only liberal, so it's just a bunch of anti-right wing, or not anti, but a bunch of pro-right wing, conservative viewpoints and shit like that. So it's definitely, just turns me off to that point. And then, I'm the center of the league's ire or anger, too. So sometimes I just have to take a break. I have to get my mind right. Got to just take a break off the text message. You got to have an off season. So I have my off season. I'll be back. And when I post this, I'll be back on the thread. So anything you guys have built up that you wanted to say that I guess the thread needs me so bad, I'll be back and, fighting with you guys as much as I hate doing it. So, again, going back to a plan if the NFL season were to end early, I told the treasurer and, that we would, deal with it or cross that bridge when we got to it. And he had a valid point, and it's a very valid point, that, depending on, who owes money or who's won money, that's the way they're going to vote for, whether to pay out or give refunds or something like that. And I understand that. That's very understandable and a valid concern. But there's other ideas that have been brought forward, maybe like putting it into that limo fund, rolling over all the money into next season, and having like just one grand prize. And then it's so hard because how you feel in week 3 if the season ended would be way different than how you would feel if it was week 11, right? So I told the treasurer that if the season were to end early, we're going to have to wait on people to pay up, right? What money they owe. And during that time, because that's going to take 2, 3, 4 weeks at minimum, then, depending on that, during that time, we can figure out what we're going to do. And granted, I understand about it. The people that have won money are going to want to pay out, so the people that haven't are going to want refunds. But we're not going to have, if say it ended in week 9 or 10, we're not going to have 9 or 10 people with weeklies. We're going to probably have like 4 or 5 people with weeklies. Probably usually the least, the majority of the league, and there'll be one person with one weekly, maybe 1 or 2 with 2. So it's not like they're going to be just flushed with cash. Like, oh, I have $800. Of course I want to pay out. Might be a couple hundred, might be 400. But I believe that the majority of the league will figure out what is the best thing for the league to do in that whatever situation we run across, whether it's week 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever it might be. I'm hoping we can get through the entire season and we don't have any cancellations. But who knows? This is 2020, right? So anything can happen. But I hope you guys can agree with that. I hope you guys can think that's the pragmatic way to go about it. If you really guys want a set plan, then we really need to figure out a set date. Like if the season ends before week 5, refunds. If it is after week 5, it's payouts. But then that doesn't leave anything open for any other proposals of a limo fund, rolling the money over, buying the league or the league Commish a new laptop to do the video. Oh wait, did I? Oops, I should have said that. I guess I let my inside voice speak out loud there. So anyway, whatever we do with that money. So again, we'll figure it out, and I hope you guys can agree with that, and I hope you guys can understand that's probably the best way to deal with it, rather than coming up with a set plan right now, today, and then having, if it's week 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever it might be, it's a payout, and if it's after, it's a refund, or if it's before, it's a refund, if it's after, it's payouts. So again, it doesn't leave anything open for any other ideas. So that's the way I'm going to deal with it, and I hope you guys can agree. Again, I'm not quitting the league. I plan on doing my jobs like I'm doing here right today, getting the draft picks entered, starting the waivers, checking lineups in week 1, sending out roster warnings, checking for that 20-point bonus that we have. If anyone scores 20 points on the dot, they get a 20-point bonus. So I'm going to be doing all that. And if you guys don't want me to do it, then, you guys can just go ahead and someone can put me up for vote and see if you guys can get that majority of the OG members to vote me out. I feel like I'll be safe, but it is a possibility. It is a possibility because I understand how if I was in your shoes, how mad I would be if the commissioner wasn't showing up. But then again, if I saw a video like I'm making now, I feel like I'd be so open-minded that I'd be like, hey, well, you know what? They're trying. He's not quitting. He's not just throwing in the towel. He's not saying, fuck us and, you know, you guys make the best of it. He's saying, giving his reasons, trying to make sure that I understand. Even if I don't understand, at least he's making the attempt and putting the effort forward to try and be a stand-up guy and making sure that the league's taken care of even if he's not there. Because I have all the stuff going out there with the draft board, the nameplates, and what have you. So there you go. Now I'm at the end of what I had to say. So what I did is I did put in a little montage here for our 20th anniversary of some fun times from the past commissioner messages, some excerpts here that I thought were funny and stuff, so I'll just roll that here at the end. One of the things here you'll see at the very beginning is me and Britt. I love this. I called it. It was Biden and Kamala. Biden, Kamala versus Trump, and we have a bet, and it's on video. We're handshaking, and I only have to pay you $50 if I lose, and you pay me $100 if Trump loses, which is going to be a shit show either way, man. God, you guys have to see that, right? I mean, Trump's made it so no side can trust the election. So liberals can't trust that if he wins, that was legit because they think that he's fucked with the post office or something, and there's shit there to be, right, that you can bitch and complain about and point to. And then his supporters, if he loses, won't believe it because of the mail-in votes and stuff. So that's just going to be a complete shit show. I'm sure there's going to be lawsuits and everything, so it is what it is. But Britt, we'll figure it out once whoever gets sworn in on January 20th. I guess even if that's Nancy Pelosi, I guess it's a draw. No one wins. So I hope you guys enjoy the montage I put together here. I hope you guys can understand as much as you might be upset and angry at me. At least understand maybe where I'm coming from. And again, I hope you guys have fun in good old Broadway, Tennessee, with 10:30 curfews, mask mandates, mandatory, and which is a good thing. I'm glad they're doing a mask mandate outside. That's good. That's what's helping bring the case count down. But that's kind of what you're looking for on a shutdown at 10:30 on a Wednesday, Thursday night, and then I don't know what's going to happen on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but you guys have fun. So Lump Dog's out, and I'll catch you on the next one, if there is a next one. Peace.
That's pretty
Let's go Joe Biden.
No, Uncle Joe? Ooh, crazy Uncle Joe? All right, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. All right. I pay him $100 if one of those guys.
He pays you 200
and if they don't, he goes V50.
Yep.
That's
wait, so
2020.
What if Trump gets primary and loses into a primary challenge?
Is that even going to happen?
That would you
It ain't
owe
gonna
me?
happen, but
Yeah, it's gonna
Would you owe me?
Brett will owe you.
Oh, okay.
if he doesn't make it,
All right, there it is.
That article today. It's a sad deal. I mean, I get it. Nobody's. We understand there's some injustices. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, dude,
That wasn't fake, dude.
That was dirty. You're so lucky I had this beer in this hand, dude. Oh, dude, I was coming, dude. You're gonna get right on the button, dude. You know what, man? Yeah. Oh, that was good, dude.
I even got a little bit of a creep going.
Yeah, you did.
All right, here it is.
All right, go.
The PPH tri-tip cook-off. We got the non-biased.
Judd?
Wait, biased or non-biased? Yeah,
Non-biased.
Yeah.
Pennywise got scared when I scared him, and then he saw the mask and he flipped.
You should. Oh, you all right, bro? Next time you should be like, oh, hey, can you grab that real quick? Laughing adds time to your life. I think I took away from his life and added 6 months to mine.
All right. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is for our coin flip chant right here. We got the heads I win, tails you lose, Lukey motto of how to win a championship.
You like that?
Put that on ground. Since it was a virtual coin flip chant, you get a Bitcoin hat. You too don't think that you're not a coin flipping superstar. Put it on.
Yeah, baby.
Wear them during the draft. Bitcoin.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh, these three, you lined up with your bullshit diploma and these
I like this, dude. Yeah.
Get a picture of them lined up in your gear, dude. That's fun.
We also presented our first true three-time championship. His championship jacket. I'm gonna show you a few pictures here. What his jacket looked like. It's pretty dope. Full mink. Got to give it up to Team Juggernauts, the Fosse, for coming through with the jacket, because that was dope. He got lots of love on Fremont Street wearing that thing. Man, just dripping. Just dripping in just that championship flavor. It was dope. So everyone in the league was pretty surprised by it, and you know what? You're in the league long enough, you get yourself one too, because it looks like Fosse has just signed himself up for jacket making. So.
I'm going swimming, don't worry about it. Let's go! I have to laugh before I swim. Hey, get out of the way. Thank you for personalities.
Oh no.
No, I'm not going to be that.
Who the king? Who the king? I'm the king. That's it.
All right, wow, look at a blast from the past. Slovak back. You're on the commissioner message. Kodapalooza TV.
Oh, touchdown!
Defensive touchdown!
Yeah, Titans.
Defensive scoring.
So, Slovak, how do you miss PPH?
I miss it all the time. In fact, I jump on every once in a while and say hi.
Yeah, well, that's our other thread, for sure.
Yeah.
Are you in any fantasy leagues?
I'm not.
That's good.
I love viral viewers.
Yeah, exactly. You are one of my viral viewers.
I did check out.
Yes, thank
every
you.
once in a
I
while
appreciate it.
jump
So
in.
thank you very much. The commissioner sends a shout out to Slovak for being one of the viral viewers.
The production value has gotten, dramatically
Immensely better. Yes, thank you. It's very Marvel-esque. They've made me step up my game.
Yeah.
All right, well, I just wanted to see. Good to see you here for Kodapalooza 2019. You're raging.
The first Kodapalooza.
The first.
The first of many.
Yes, first annual. Look at it. Here we go.
The
PPH
inaugural.
Kodapalooza 2019. Here we go. There's Tardo.
Code, where's your
Eat some
toilet?
chicken.
Where the fuck is Lil Polly at?
Here we go with the sausages. Woo!
Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys. Boom. We got the King Cone for Kodapalooza.
My
Yada.
pit's still sweaty.
Yep. Nope. Oh, Foster showing some hands.
Oh, Darren's
You're kind of creepy with that thing.
Am I?
Yeah, turn to yourself.
All right. Hey, what up? Commish. I do it every Wednesday. I have it on myself. I do the commish method, so I'm used to it. I know this makes you feel uncomfortable.
Here, I'll show how about I break this thing. That'll make you feel
Wow,
comfortable.
bro, where's with the aggression? Here. See, I could have had Patty drop it. There you go. Got it.
Oh, sorry.
Is it okay if I film you now?
You caught one.
You made it all crooked though now, Foster. Jesus.
You can't throw it this far.
Oh, Patty drops it. No hands. Hits him in the hand.
Ball.
It's the skinny jeans and moon boots. Oh, Foster. Patty's a dick like that. He acts like he's going to throw it downfield and then does the lateral. Oh!
There it is.
Oh! Wow, he caught it.
We're going to be sore just from this, just from throwing some passes.
You will. Oh, Patty with stone hands.
Stone hand Patty.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Look what we got in the building. The basket of deplorables himself, Tommy Longstockings.
Check one, check two, Lumpy Long Stockings.
He's
What
made his
have
way
we
onto the
here?
Commish message. So, first things first, I got to ask you, do you want back on the league group text message or not?
Yeah, I mean, I can't keep up with all the madness, but, yeah, you can put me back on there. I'll throw in a comment here and there.
Here and there, okay. But
Yeah. So can I get comfortable? I know you got a lot of questions to ask me. So can I?
I got a lot of questions to ask you.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Okay, get comfortable. Get comfortable. Get your jacket off. Stay a while. Here you go. Where'd you go? Oh, no homo there. No, put that away. Oh, okay. Oh, what do you think of that, Slovak? Fastest man in the PPH.
Proved it twice. That's right.
Proved it twice. The headband.
You like
Perfect. Yes, I like the headband. You're really showing Slovak up. I had you on that, man. You showed up at the track at 6 a.m. Video. 5:30 a.m.
5:30 in the morning.
Exactly. There, you said you were being a little ambiguous. I'll give him that. But that was the game he was
I told him
playing.
there's a chance I could be late.
Yeah, exactly.
That was all.
Yeah, I know. That's why I say you won that. You know,
Absolutely.
James won, Slovak 0, and then
What's
now.
that saying?
I don't know.
Winner.
Winner.
Yeah.
Winner.